back to Tech with Diwana, and this is Day-7 of our Kubernetes 0 to Hero series. And today we will master one of the most powerful features of the Kubernetes, that is of services. So whether you are using like a Minikube or just a kind or AWS, services decide how your pods talk to each other and how you access your application from the outside. So let's get ready. Stay with me till the end. By the end of this video, you will deploy an application and expose it using a ClusterIP, NodePort and load balancer step by step. What is a service in Kubernetes? In Kubernetes, pods are temporary. If a pod dies, a new one comes up, but its IP changes, right? So, if we have a multiple pods, right, how do the other pods user reach them reliably, right? So, the answer is a service, a stable network endpoint that abstracts your pods using a label and selector. I know the sound is little bit technical, but let me simplify it. Think of it like a pod keep changing and service stays a permanent. Types of services. There are three main types. First is a cluster IP, only inside the cluster, used for internal communication, right? And second is a node port, opens a specific port on every node. You can access your application via a node IP colon node port. And third is a load balancer, works with a cloud, expose your application to the internet. Hey everyone, welcome to demo session. So see, before we start a demo, so let me show you a GitHub repo. So see, here each and every step is mentioned, and I will paste this link in a video description, right? So see, we need to create a service before just need to create a cluster on the Minikube, because we need just like a external IP. So that's I am using here a Minikube. See, so this is a command to create a Minikube cluster. So let get back on our VS Code console, and also you can see here the requirement of this service create. So you need to install a Minikube, and you need on a Windows system for Oracle VirtualBox and kubectl, and I'm using a VS Code, or either you can use a PowerShell directly to manage these things. See, so let's back on our terminal of a VS Code. See, so I have just create a cluster, and see here the command. So just hit a same command over here, minikube start driver equal to Oracle VirtualBox CPU2, and this is a memory, right? So my cluster is ready. So let me check kubectl get node minus o, right? So see our control plane is ready. See? So and the time is also showing a 3 minute hour, so it will take a 3 minutes to complete this setup, right? So see, so before creating any object in our session today, just like a service, I need to set up a one create a one pod just for Nginx. So let me create an Nginx pod, and I will not remember any YAML file, because in day 6 I also show there how to create a like any Nginx pod. See, so I will just generate a YAML using a dry run, and it will create just YAML file for that, and further we will apply it. So let me here create a YAML. Let me create here just for a dry run command to generate a YAML of the pod, right? So see, and Nginx pod.yaml. So let me create a very simple, and I have already mentioned in a document, so you can easily find. So see, so this is just I have delete it. Move. First, let me switch to Git bash. So you see, this video will be not edited. What error I will get, and then you will get a same error. So I have just switched to Git bash. So let me run the Diwana command. This is a very simple. It will generate just like a YAML for us. So see, kubectl run Nginx pod. This is the name of the pod. Image will be a Nginx latest and port will be 80 and label will be like an app equal to Nginx. So this label will be used in a service. The service use a selector. This in so a selector find this tag in a selector to easily get this pod, right? Exact pod. So hit enter. See, our YAML is generated, right? So see, if a version kind and label is also here. So in this way, you can create easily without remember any YAML, right? For any object, right? kubectl apply -f and nginx.yaml. Hit enter. So it will be create a port for us, and further we will create a service like a ClusterIP, NodePort, and load balancer, right? So see kubectl get pod, right? See, it is creating right now. Just about a second, of course. 12 seconds. Okay, so let's wait. So you know the what is the limitation of the pod, right? So we cannot access the directly to VF without exposing it. So that we will create a service. So let hit enter. Once it is ready, then we will go forward. So wait. We will not take just more time. See. So it will see right now. It should be up, right? See. Yeah, running right now. So let me create a cluster IP service. You can see there we are exposing that port, kubectl expose port, and port name is just a Nginx port. Target port is 80 and name is a cluster IP, right? So see kubectl get ST and it will be show here just like a cluster IP, right? So you know the limitation of exactly the limitation of the cluster IP. This is for internal port communication, not exposed to outside. So that we will use like a node port, right? So you can check easily how to communication establish in between port by using a cluster IP. So this is a very simple. We will create a just here like a one box container, just a pod, right? So and we will run the command here just like a wget to establish a communication between like a pod. With a Nginx default page is just like a welcome to Nginx will be so here, right? So you can check. This is not a big command. This is a very simple. So, let me check here. So you can just simply here run a one pod more. kubectl run test pod. kubectl run and port name is test pod. In bash and sh. Hit enter. So it will be create just a pod, a test pod. We are enter in this pod, and also we will check a wget command to check like our Nginx port is default page is showing or not, right? This is a very simple, not an issue. We will create just here a node port. Next, so let's check once again. Hit enter. So it will create just one port. So let me apply first it a service ql I minus f clusters IP, right? Ql. I am just trying to access this service, but services didn't create, so that we are getting an error. So kubectl get svc. See, cluster IP is ready right now. So let me just get inside the cluster and check the like communication between the like cluster IP over port to port communication established. See, so just I have deleted the old one test for recreated. So right now just I am going inside creating a test pod and going inside it bin bash. It is just a simple command. So let's wait. Going inside, right? See, so see wget command. See, here you welcome to Nginx Pod. So you can see here. So how actually a cluster IP is established the communication in between our internal pod. So you can check easily like a DNS and DNS endpoint is also showing the just for services. So you can see here. Let me exit here. So you can see just the internal communication, and you can see this is not exposed to outside cluster IP, and you can check easily a cluster DNS. So see here endpoint address, and this is of this created right now. So let me create a node port. So with a node port we can expose our service to outside of the cluster, or even also you can check inside also. So node port actually we just use a node port and a IP of the node, right? So let me create first it a node port like YAML, and further we will start it, right? So see, you can go back to bash, because in a PowerShell you cannot write a bash command. See, right? So this is the expose the Nginx Pod, type a node port is 80, target port is 80, that is a container port, and here I defined a name equal to node port, right? So hit enter. So see here node port YAML is generated. So see actually how it look like. So see API version B1 and kind is just like a service, and also label is also mentioned here Nginx node port, and type in node port. So you can also here define a port, and here also you can type a node port and define a specific port. Don't worry, we will use as it is, and it will select a port in between 30,000 range of the node port is just like 30,000 to 3267, right? So okay, uh, let's apply it, and we'll check how service we can check, right? So see service is created ctl. So see here our node port is exported right now, started right now. Port type node port cluster IP, yes. So we can easily use this port, and our service is exposed on 30458, right? So see minikube IP. So yeah, you know actually how you can use it node port, how actually work. So I have just copied this IP and 30458. So let me share my browser to you, right? So let me share my screen with the browser, and we will check. See Firefox, right? We are here, and let me zoom it. See, and just paste here IP and port is. Let me copy 30458, 30458, enter. So see how actually a node port can use to access to expose your application the outside. So see we just we're getting this screen from the NodePort service. NodePort is expose our service to outside of the cluster, so you can easily use it, right? So let back to set up our the last one, and last one is the load balancer, right? So we will generate a YAML as it is. We are generating for the like NodePort and cluster IP. So create a just like a simple go back. So create a simple here, clear it, and write on command. So see, if CTL export port and then export, we are just using a one port. We are created a first and then export, right? Target port is the same and name is Nginx load balancer. Hit enter, right? So see, load balancer service YAML is created right now. So see, selector name and Nginx type load balancer. So see how you can generate a easily YAML of any object in a Kubernetes. So dry run command. So dry run command will not just apply it. It just generate for a YAML for you, and you can apply it for further, right? See, let me apply it. See? And we will check just IP of it, right? See, get service and its load balancer. So see, external IP is pending right now. We need external IP because a use of load balancer we need a external IP, so that IP can access our application route. So just I have hit a Minikube channel, so it will be like a so here the external IP, right? So wait, so it will be generate a IP, external IP for us. So that IP we can use to access our application. So let's wait. It will take a not more time. So see, right now it is showing here, right? It is generated right now, running right now, fine. To get a service balancer. So see, we get our external IP. So with use of this IP, we can directly access our application. Let me select and copy it, right? So let's back on our browser screen. Let me share you and check right now. So see, we're on the browser. So just zooming right now and just go in a private window, right? See, we have just enter the load balancer IP. So see how a load balancer is work right now. So see, I have just entered it and see in the IP. So see how you can get access your application using a load balancer, right? You can think just like a cloud load balancer. It's working like a same. So see how we can use like a cluster IP, NodePort, and also like a load balancer, right? So you let me show you few more things. So you can Minikube, you can use just like a Minikube dashboard, Minikube dashboard. It will show and redirect you a GUI format, right? So it's just enabling for us to open it in our browser. So you can easily find there over the service how much service is running, or service is created, and which objects are running on inside our cluster. See, is verifying the health and it will open a browser for us. Let's wait. So see, right now it is just opening our this website on our default browser. So let me show you in a different browser where it is actually running, right? The default browser is Microsoft Edge for Windows, right? So see, here a Minikube dashboard is open right now. So click on service and see Nginx load balancer, Nginx NodePort, cluster IP, Kubernetes, whatever we have set up, this is showing right now. See, this is a label, automation here. This is a type or load balancer, NodePort, cluster IP, and you see how it look like, right? This is the beautiful just like UI of the Minikube. And you can access your directly service from external IP. Just click over here. So see, your service is available right now. So this is for a Day-7. So you can definitely hands-on from your side. So let's meet you in the next video. Let's recap what we learned today. So first is a cluster IP, internal communication between pod, and second is a node port, access application from outside using a node IP and port, and third is a load balancer, a cloud level or a simulated or external access using a MetalLB. Services gives your application a stable endpoint even if port changes. That's backbone is on the backbone in the networking of the Kubernetes. That's it for Day-7. On Day-8, we will move to the Ingress controller, the real power for managing a multiple apps on one IP. If you found this video is helpful for you, please do the like, share and subscribe to Tech with Diwana and drop the hashtag Day-7 complete in the comments if you tried it on your system. Till then, bye bye, take care.